When it comes to the Bible's precise identity of Antichrist, then God is not in the business of keeping his people in the dark about who Antichrist is, as today's popular Bible prophecy preachers have successfully indoctrinated a whole generation to believe. In fact, today's so-called Bible prophecy experts themselves are still unanimously stumped about who Antichrist is to this day. My first point is that the Bible provides vast amounts of information about Antichrist's specific profile starting 2,600 years ago in the book of Daniel. Revelation chapter 13 verse 18 actually labels knowing Antichrist's identity as God's wisdom, which is a wisdom today's Bible prophecy preachers still don't have. My second point is the fact that John the Revelator never uses the term Antichrist even once through the entire book of Revelation, but only uses the term false prophet. This is because John, who had written about Antichrist in 90 AD, was suddenly seeing Antichrist with full clarity in the 95 AD vision as being a false prophet, meaning the greatest religious fraud of Christianity ever. From John's perspective, he easily recognized during the vision itself that the terms Antichrist and false prophet were synonymous and pinpointed one and the same man. As I stated before, John only uses the term false prophet through the entire book of Revelation. Today, history undeniably proves that only the popes of Rome and no other are an exact match and fulfillment to Revelation's false prophet, Antichrist himself. My third Bible fact is that John the Revelator makes a distinct differentiation between the two beasts of Revelation chapter 13. Importantly, since John saw the first beast with 7 heads and 10 horns as being alive, and with many symbols representing history's world kingdoms, then understandably the only terms John ever uses to describe this first beast throughout Revelation are the terms the beast and the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. However, the second beast of Revelation 13, with 2 horns like a lamb, John decisively differentiates as being an actual man, naming him as the false prophet. So John saw both beasts of Revelation chapter 13 as alive and working together in the final 3.5 years of Great Tribulation, which is the final world kingdom symbolized with 7 heads and 10 horns, and the false prophet, being an actual man, and Antichrist himself. My fourth Bible fact is also highly critical for believers to grasp at this crucial hour, and that is that the Bible's final world dictator is specifically identified in Revelation chapter 13 verse 12 as being the false prophet himself. It states that he, the false prophet, the Pope, exercises all the authority of the final Euro kingdom government during the final 3.5 years of Great Tribulation. As simple as this verse is to understand, today's Bible prophecy preachers fail to even mention this critical Bible fact, and are continually writing books and seen in public debates about who the final world dictator could possibly be. Again, this stems from their total blindness about who Antichrist is, since they have collectively bought into Hal Lindsey's huge original error in his 1970s book, which erroneously created 2 different men from the terms Antichrist and false prophet. In closing, one significant bit of information which millions of visitors to Heisnear.com and its YouTube channels have realized: history proves many men of God over the centuries also recognized the Pope of Rome as Antichrist. Pillars of the faith like John Calvin, Martin Luther, John Wesley, William Tyndale, John Wycliffe, Sir Isaac Newton, John Knox, Charles Finney, D.L. Moody, Charles H. Spurgeon, King James, Joan of Arc, Thomas Jefferson, Galileo, and many others throughout the centuries recognized accurately that the Pope of Rome is Antichrist.